Are we live? I think we're live. Okay. That means we're live. The dinner's ready. Pillow talk with the MMA-Holes. We're both sick. So you're stuck with us in bed, and if you're watching this, that means you're sick as well. So you've just been infected through our streaming device, and you're immediately ill. You're an ill son of a bitch. Alright, so I'm doing this on a different phone. I'm going to see how this works. Sleeping JBH. Both sick. Mystic Moss. Sage Northcutt, released from the UFC. And this comes as a little bit of a surprise to myself. Jessie, are you surprised?
No.
No. Why not?
Because I think Sage had something to do with that decision. I don't think they just cut him. I think they wanted to keep him, but Sage even said when they were talking about him becoming a free agent that he would explore opportunities. So
he is exploring. Do you think he's going to get into gay porn now?
Yes.
Sage Northcutt as a gay porn star. Maybe. It's possible. Alright, so there's the chat. Let's see if this thing looks alright. We got a little green writing. Let's see if it sounds alright too, because like I said, we're on a different device. So there's the chat. Let's see if this thing looks alright. We got a little green writing. Let's see if it sounds alright too, because it sounds good enough. Like I said, we're on a different device. Shut up, Chris. No one asked you. Alright, sounds good enough.
Where's the left hand? It's under the covers.
Hold on a second. Shut up, Chris. Shut up. I'm talking. Welcome to the stream. If you're new to this series, we lie in bed and we talk to the community, the MMA-Holes community, the greatest community on YouTube, about mixed martial arts or whatever's on your mind. Jessie's been sick for 7 months. Okay, let's see what the chat has to say. NH, hello. Let's see, it's easier for me to look over here. Vlad, Kevin from Chicago says Sage Northcutt is asking for $300,000 a fight. It's funny. CES put up a post that their champion is calling out Sage Northcutt and wants to bring him over there. I spoke to someone from CES, and I was like, that man's getting paid. He's getting paid. I know they were trotting him around ONE FC, and apparently he's hanging out in the Bellator region right now. So I'm thinking he has Bellator written all over him. At first I was like maybe ONE FC, but it seems to me that Bellator is the one that might swoop in and grab him. I mean, what is he, 22, 23 years old? How old is he? He's young. Early 20s. Got a lot of fights under his belt, and he's just getting better and better. Dana White says he needs more time, and then he'll probably come back to the UFC. That's bullshit. That just means that Dana White does not want to dip into the pockets and pay the young Northcutt. 22 years old with this experience under his belt. This kid is a stud, and I think Bellator is the place that's going to swoop in and grab him. I really do. I don't think he wants to live, in ONE FC-ville in China, right? Is that China?
Yeah.
I think it's China, yeah.
Japan.
So we said Japan last time. We were wrong. I think it's China.
China.
I don't think... Who the hell wants to live in China? I know Miesha Tate went over there, and Eddie Alvarez, but I mean, that doesn't mean Eddie Alvarez and... I know Miesha Tate's living there, but that doesn't mean Eddie Alvarez and Mighty Mouse are moving over there. They can fight over there. They don't have to live there. But, I don't know. It just kind of sucks. You gotta get paid a lot of money to fight in China, So, I'm going with Bellator. Jessie, what do you think? I am the stud, Tin Man. Thank you.
I don't know why you wouldn't go with ONE FC, because they're taking so many UFC fighters right now. I feel like he could be a better option. But if he doesn't want to leave, like go to that area, I could see him doing Bellator.
Bellator?
Yeah.
So where do you think he's gonna go though?
I want to say...
Bellator. Alright, let's see what the chat says. Poles 2 joints. How's that bed frame holding up? Very good. We got a bed with a lot of spring on it. Because Jessie's like a jackrabbit.
Really?
Who's running the camera, Chris? Extra martial sex partner or are okay, bro? Just 2 joints. The camera's being run by my midget slave friend, Alfonso, who's behind the mic right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the camera. By the way, I don't know why the audio when we're live, it sounds like all choppy and shit, but then when it goes as a replay, it sounds fine. It's like a Streamlabs thing. It's kind of fucking annoying. Anyway. No, this is not a waterbed. When I was a kid, have you ever slept on a waterbed?
No, I've never been on.
It's nauseating. It's brutal.
Why?
You get seasick on a waterbed.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
It's true. I got seasick on a waterbed. My aunt had a waterbed like years ago. I was a little young lad. And, play Marco Polo in bed, Suzanne H. Midget slave Alfonso was a saved migrant snatched up from the border. This is 2 joints. Open your top drawer. You want to see the toys. No need for toys. My little general is enough, right? Wow. We got a super chat coming in. Oh, Colby Covington. I don't know why it's not coming out of there. All right, let's listen. Oh, there we go. It is.
In bed, you both need to watch State of Grace on laptop.
Oh.
I will wager you 100 USD donation against you doing extra 60 minutes when I decide that you will say this is Gary Oldman at his.
Oh, there it is.
Best even better than True Romance, which was awesome. Deal.
There we go.
Second blow that you're talking about?
Thank you, Clocks. Hopefully it's not too loud, but here we go. Yeah, he's saying State of Grace. We should watch that on a laptop right now. Yeah, why didn't we watch that? We watched something else.
We watched Terminator.
No, we tried to watch Terminator. But the bootleg, like everything I do is off of a streaming app,
Yeah.
APK app, and we tried to watch the Terminator, and we didn't get through it because the copy was all fucked up. So we didn't watch anything. But State of Grace is something that we're going to put on the rotation, and we will give a thorough review of that movie. Thank you. The Colby Covington donation. Fuck's calling me. The fuck?
It's my mom.
Alright, put her on. I don't know why she's calling us now.
Okay.
Hold on. We're going to talk to Jessie's mom.
It's my family.
Oh, the whole family. Hey guys, look, it's Jessie's family.
Hey guys, we're live streaming right now.
Look at that.
You guys called us in the middle of a live stream.
We're on Chatterbait. You want to say hi? Why is my phone still ringing? Anyway. Look at that. Say hello.
Nobody's listening.
Chat Inception.
My family. Hi,
All right.
family.
Alright, we're going to have to call them back.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
There it is. Okay.
We're gonna call you guys back.
Not sure what that was about. Clearly, Jessie's family watches our streams.
No, they don't. They don't give a fuck. They give 2 fucks.
They're very supportive of our YouTube growth. They're on a 4-way call right now from all over the world. She has military brothers on that call. The fun part about those calls is everyone talks at once or no one talks at all. Right, Jessie? I don't know how that works.
My family, they're not talkers.
Yeah. It's weird. In New York, we can't shut the fuck up. You know, everyone's talking. Everyone just talks. There's no silence. There's no like lull in the conversation. It's always going and loud. Jessie's family is different. You can have a video call and it'll be a lot of this.
It's not. It's not.
Right?
Stop.
It's a lot of that. All right. All right, so let's talk. So first of all, we started off the stream speaking of the almighty Sage Northcutt. He's in limbo now. Mystic Moss is saying Bellator. That's my saying. Jessie's on the fence. She's not sure.
Bellator 1FC.
So let's see in the chat. Let's take a quick vote, and then we're going to move on to other things because I want to discuss something about the great white Dana. All right, because I have some stuff to talk about him. I have a lot to talk about tonight. And we're sick and we're in bed. I'm talking to you guys at Pillow Talk. All right, so let me know where Sage Northcutt is going to go. Let me know now.
Sage got too old for Dana.
Okay.
CFU says Khalil Rosa.
Yeah.
Stanley Moon says Sage can roid his arse off now. Big Dummy says I come here for answers, but the Mystic one has not proven his mysticism. Pulse Resurrected says why do you hate Batman and Robin?
Hold on a second. So Pulse, I'm assuming you're trolling, Pulse. No one. It's Batman and Robin is like the worst movie of all time. With alright everybody, chill. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. It's the first Batman with nipples. Batman has nipples on his suit. George Clooney is Batman, and Robin is in it. It is probably one of the worst movies I've seen in my entire life. And I'm pretty sure you're trolling, Pulse. I'm pretty sure. But if you do like that movie, you need help.
Or maybe you need help for not liking it.
It's Jess, I will make you watch this movie. I saw this movie in the movie theater.
I think I've seen it.
Batman and Robin?
I think.
Oh, it's so bad. With Mr. Freeze. Alright, everybody, chill. And then Batman has like bat skates. And nipples. Oh yeah, Bane. Bane was in that. Bane looked like, actually that's how Bane was supposed to look, so I'll give him that. Yeah, Bane was the most comic-like Bane. It should have won an Oscar.
Have you seen Traffic?
Traffic. Which one is that? I don't know. I might have. Let me know who was in that.
King says if it was good if you're a kid.
No, I was a kid when I saw it. It was horrible. It was horrific. It was hard. I left the movie theater like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like, my mind was... Jesse, I can't tell you how bad this movie is. And, like, when you watch it now, you're going to be like, what? Like, you're going to be like, Tim Burton... I think that was the first movie... No, that might have not been. No, Val Kilmer, I think, was the first one when Tim Burton left. When Tim Burton left Batman years ago, it was a wrap. Michael Keaton, Tim Burton, it was a wrap. But, you know, Christian Bale came back and
One
did
Flew
his thing.
Over a Cuckoo's Nest is the greatest movie of all time.
That was a good movie, actually. Jack Nicholson.
What is that?
It's about a bird and Jack Nicholson. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, this is Pillow Talk. We do whatever the hell we want on Pillow Talk.
John and Yoko were the last couple I saw doing this. LOL.
That's right.
Well, we're the best couple doing this.
You know what's funny? There's a lot of Yoko jokes. Yoko destroyed the Beatles, and what they're insinuating is you're destroying the MMA-Holes. That's what they're. That's the joke.
That's okay.
Jessie Ono. They did lie in bed together. Yoko Ono is a fantastic singer. Actually, Jessie's a better singer than Yoko, so I don't think you can make that analogy. Jessie's a way better singer than Yoko. Yoko sings. You ever hear Yoko sing? It's kind of like that.
What's up, Kevin Costa? Oh, no, it wasn't. He wasn't referring to me destroying the MMA-Holes.
No?
No, you're referring to me destroying the MMA-Holes.
No, we've had a million Yoko jokes in the past.
Yeah, but that's not
You had it flew right over your head.
But he said that that's not what he was referring to. He loves me. See? I love Jessie.
Okay. It's fine. Howard Johnson's hotel room says 2 joints. Yeah, a lot of people say it. We have very cheap bedroom furniture here. Here's my nephews. My nephews stare at us while we sleep. Yeah, it's a little bedroom that we have. It's in a Barbie house. Okay, so let's talk about Dana White, right? So this guy, how many people in the chat, hit me with the ones, if you heard Dana White on UFC Unfiltered, I think, with Matt Sarah and, well, I think it was just Jim Norton. And he was going on about Oscar De La Hoya, the cokehead. Dana White was fucking triggered, like ridiculously triggered on UFC Unfiltered.
I heard that.
Let me know in the chat with the ones if you heard this, and we're going to discuss this because, I mean, and if you didn't, we'll tell you about it. Sean Hart, Joe Aquim, Pulse, Matt Pickham. Okay, so a lot of people didn't hear it. David King didn't hear it. Chris, you need mirrors on the ceiling. We have a mirror over there. We have a mirror over there, which I do stare into when we're intimate.
What is wrong with you?
What?
Why do you say things like that?
What are you talking about?
You just like give them. Oh, fuck.
So, all right, let's talk about this.
Hold on.
What happened?
Hold on.
Did you just open another call?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, good.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Hold on.
All right, tell them we'll call him right back.
All right, guys. Yeah, we'll call you back. We're live.
In bed.
Oh no.
We'll call you back.
If you were subscribed, you would know.
I'll call you back.
Jesse, tell out your family right now. How dare your family not watch us?
Huh?
Sell out your family right immediately.
Oh, they don't care.
How dare they? All right, we'll end this in a little bit, and we'll talk to our parents and family. Chris, what are the bottles of plastic juices on your dresser? No, that's Jesse's dresser over there. You want to see what Jesse has over there? Actually, it's pretty messy, Jesse. What the fuck? I thought you were neat.
It's usually not that messy. But I just got a box of gifts for my mom. I don't know where to put them.
I just got a box of gifts for my mom. I don't know where to put them.
Why do you do that to me?
I think I do a good impersonation.
No, you don't.
Jesse's family doesn't support the MMA. You better, you know what? You better,
They
you better talk to them.
They
You better
really
talk. What's up with them?
You guys are the only ones who really support me. And then when you guys shit on me, I have nobody. And then when he shits on me, then I really have nobody.
So Dana White, Jesse. Dana White said all these nasty things towards Oscar De La Hoya and the California for sanctioning the fight, Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell. And I think he has all valid points. But the thing that Dana White was doing was he was screaming cokehead. He was like, that fucking cokehead and this and that. I'm not even like, I'm paraphrasing, but I'm pretty accurate with my paraphrasing. And he's just like, that fucking cokehead. Every time Jim Norton asked him a question, he just called him a fucking cokehead over and over and over again. And saying it's a mess and what he did over there is a joke and blah, 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 blah. He literally went on for what? That was about 6 minutes or 7 minutes of just, you gotta check it out. Maybe we'll play it on air tomorrow. 6 or 7 minutes of just going on and on and on about De La Hoya. De La Hoya dropped the ball. He really did. In fact, I'm starting to think that maybe his team was telling him, you know, Oscar, this would be a great idea. Let's do an MMA event. And Oscar's like, yeah, fuck it. All right, pass the coke over here. You know? And Oscar De La Hoya just went along for the ride. I don't think he gave a fuck. And someone put on the MMA-Holes.com a picture of Tito and Oscar. So it looked like Oscar was there and then just kind of dipped out. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but it seems to me that Oscar didn't give two fucks about the event. And, yeah. Dana White. What do you think about that, Jesse? Dana White throwing all those nasty words towards Oscar.
It's not surprising since Oscar said that he wanted Golden Boy Promotions to be a competition to the UFC. Anyone who says they want to be a competition of your organization, of course you're going to be defensive about it. Even if Dana White doesn't think Oscar De La Hoya is going to be anything or surmount to anything, he's still got to be on the defense, and I think he did a rather good job at doing that. He made himself look better than Oscar De La Hoya.
Well, he didn't have to do anything. Oscar De La Hoya made him look a little
He didn't have to make
idiotic.
himself look better, but he just did. Just by saying what he said and the way that he handled it, he made himself look better.
Butterfly Master says Chuck and Tito approached Oscar wanting that fight. Yeah, apparently Tito went to Dana first, and Dana was like, no, it's not happening. And probably shopped it around to Scott Coker and all these other organizations, and Oscar's like, I'll do it. The California Athletic State Commission, is that what they're called? I don't know. Anyway, in California, they did say, they released a statement, and they said that it was going to happen anyway, anywhere, you know, it would have happened somewhere else. They were better off having it in California because it was safer there. That's why California said, okay, let's do the fight. What do you think about that, Jessie? You weren't listening. You're just zoning out. What do you think about that, chat? That statement by Cal. You want me to repeat it? Where were you? You were thinking about your family not paying attention to the MMA-Holes?
Why do you throw... That's such an insult.
My parents aren't watching either, don't worry.
Your parents are watching. They watch everything that you do.
If my parents are watching, Ozzy Cat, say hello. Alright. I want MMA-Holes pajamas, says Stanley Moon. Yo, Mike, how did Chuck pass a physical when he can barely walk? Pulse, that's a very good question. The whole thing is suspect to me. It was so shady. Such a shady event. Chris, do you need an adult diaper change? Just one bed.
I already did that for him today.
Well, did you just get a trim? No, I didn't actually. I didn't. But thank you. Have you ever watched Killer Tranny? No. Dr. Nick from Simpsons cleared Chuck Liddell medically. Dr. Nick from The Simpsons? I don't know who Dr. Nick is. I've watched The Simpsons. Do you know who Dr. Nick is?
I haven't seen The Simpsons in so long.
Are they still on? They might be still on. Yo Van. Drunk for sure. Let's see what else. Are you taking phone calls from the bed?
Yes.
Can I join? Says Jared Fogel. Sure, Jared. You're more than welcome, Jared Fogel, for joining us on the bed. So we started this series a couple weeks ago called Pillow Talk, where Jessie coughs, and I'm sick as well. And we decided to sporadically just go live and say hello to you guys and speak to the community. Today we noticed that Sage Northcutt was released from the UFC. We listened to the Dana White interview, and he was really in rare form. We need Dana White on in that. Dana White would be a perfect fit for the MMA-Holes. Mm-hmm. You know, the king fucking pin. You know, throw him on the MMA. He'd be perfect. Listening to him on UFC Unfiltered cursing and calling Oscar De La Hoya a cokehead. Why would he not be perfect for the MMA-Holes?
Yeah.
We should get him on.
He probably watches. Probably
not, but I really do think
he can't agree with me on anything.
No, he's not watching us.
No, I bet he does.
I would say no. Let's see. Low IQ Usman is going to get his ass beat. This is real. How about Usman by RDA? When is he getting his ass beat? It's not happening by RDA. What's it called? Usman was talking about his little story. He's an interesting dude, you know. Maybe not an interesting fighter to some, but his story about him staying with Rashad Evans, you know, he wins the Ultimate Fighter. He's living with Rashad. The dude is broke. He's on a win streak from 2013, and the dude just had nothing. Just absolutely nothing. He just devoted his whole life to just getting into the UFC and making it, and then once he's in the UFC, he's still struggling to get paid. And now he's in the fight of his life against Dos Anjos. And, you know, it's a tough fight. But I believe that Usman will be far superior in this fight and then move on to a championship fight. It's crazy that these fighters get into the UFC and are still broke. You know, they dump all their money into their camps and, you know, whoever, their agents and managers, whatever the fuck's going on. And then by the time they're about ready to spend some money, you know, they got to go back into another camp and just pay it again. And it's crazy. Unless you're a champ, you're not really making a fortune. Or if you're a novelty fighter, you're making some serious cash. But other than that, these guys don't really get paid that much, you know. What do you think about Kamaru Usman coming from nothing? You know, some may not like him, and I get it. You know, he's not the most likable guy. He's not very charismatic. But maybe he's not that smart. It's possible. But he's a fighter. Does he have to be fucking smart? He's trapped in a cage with another human being and trained to rip their head off. How smart are you supposed to be? Think about it, right? How smart are you supposed to be?
Smart enough to know what you're doing.
Smart enough to stay alive. That's about it. So what do you think about Kamaru Usman? And he said he'd go nights without eating, and he would feel like he would have to ask Rashad for money for food, and he was really scrubbing for a little while. What do you think about that? Him being a bum on the couch.
I think... He wasn't a bum on the couch.
Yeah, he was a bum. He was homeless.
He wasn't.
He was homeless.
He shadowed and he was trying to get his shit together.
You call him a shadow because he's black. That's incredibly racist. Because you're in bed, you can't be racist, Jessie. I'm sorry.
Who's gone into you? Sometimes he makes me want to slap the shit out of him.
Shit is the color of a black person, Jessie. That's incredibly racist. Anything else? Any other racist things you would like to say? While 73 people stare at you. What does the chat say? Talk about disease, says Steve Johnson. She needs the BBC, says El Gato. She has a pretty mouth, says Big Nick Digger.
I know.
I know too, that's why we're together. Race.
Dang.
Play your guitar, says Pulse. No, I got...
Stung.
They're hanging, they're over there. We played the guitar the other day, Jessie. Remember?
Yeah.
I pulled it out, and I sang her songs. Like a gentleman. They were good songs, right?
They were great. He even made a song about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. Let's see. She's about to let Chris Hansen episode air, Chris. This is one bit. It's so funny. You didn't pay the diaper money. You're dead to me. Jessie can talk about black people because of Malcolm. That's true.
It's true.
Let's see. What's the first words the black guy says after having sex? Not guilty. Jessie, is that true?
What? What does that even mean? The first words a black guy says after having sex?
Not guilty.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
You do know, so tell me. You know, you don't know.
I just like smiling at them.
Yeah, you don't know. He doesn't know.
I have no idea what you're talking
He
about.
really doesn't know what that means.
Let's see. I can play Stairway to Heaven, but that's about it, says Kevin Costa. Kevin Costa is one of those guys that, you know, like, I have friends like this too, where they like know one song and they play that song every time they pick up the guitar. It's like bing, 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 bing. You ever hear Stairway to Heaven? It's a hard song to play. It's not easy.
I have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's finding a stairway
To heaven.
Wow, it's impressive. You actually know what it is.
Thanks.
Most girls Jessie's age have no idea what Stairway to Heaven is. The mirror on the ceiling is not fully constructed yet. I'll show you next stream. I can shit a rusty circuit board. This is Megacontron. Oh, Megacontron's back, Jessie. How do you feel about that?
Welcome back, Megacontron.
It's good to see you in the chat. So what else do you guys want to talk about? What else is in the news? Oh, Paige Van Zandt will be fighting the ostrich tits. They are fighting. It's on. So if she has a broken orbital, how quick does a broken orbital heal?
No, I'm sure they'll just reschedule it if she's not healed enough.
No, I think they're fighting the same date.
No, I'm sure they'll reschedule.
No, ostrich. The fight is on. Ostrich tits. Look it up. I guarantee it.
Also, Israel Adesanya is confident he'll take the torch from Anderson Silva.
Well, I mean, of course he is. He's just as confident as Tito Ortiz was going to win because Anderson Silva's about the same age as Chuck Liddell. Stupid.
You want to know what he said?
What did he say? Well, I want to know about ostrich tits. When are they fighting?
Oh.
We're all over the place. And then we'll talk about Adesanya. Talk about anything you guys want.
Well, we still have to talk to my family.
We will talk to your family.
They're going to be off the call by the time we get done.
No, we'll call them all back up and we'll interrupt their schedule. Dare they? Rachel's husband is claiming self-defense is drunk savage. Is he? He should. Chris is the type to shut out his whole family to make a low-budget movie with his college buddies, then have nothing left, but he's an artist. One minute. That took a lot of brain power to put that together. By the way,
Oscar De La Hoya was at the event.
Oh my God, Jessie. I brought that up in the beginning of this stream.
Oh.
Where do you go? Like, when you do leave a conversation, where do you go? Is the question. Like, where is this world? Let's call it a world, right? We have Olga, right? We won't introduce him to Olga. Well, let's talk about the world. There's an alternate universe that lives in your head where you go to. You go on vacation to every once in a while.
You talk too much.
We need to name this land. What should we name it? In the chat, what should we name it? They'll have some good... We got to call it something. Like if you kind of zone out in a conversation, what should we call this? Let me know in the chat. You should fire that human? No, Megatron. How dare you? JBH, don't take the bait, says Sean Hart. Sean Hart, you get off your fucking white pony. You stop it. Be a man. Jessie Land? That's easy enough. Should we call it Jessie Land? That's too easy.
January 19th.
So they are fighting on the same date. Yeah, it hasn't been rescheduled. That's bizarre, huh? If she broke her orbital. I don't know. Let's see. Did Chris say ostrich or Auschwitz? Ostrich tits. Or Auschwitz tits. Chris, show us the cleaning products and poison under your sink. That's why you're always sick, dumbass. You never clean, says Steve Johnston. So why don't you come over here and clean for us? You're not too far. Put on those yellow gloves. Get over here. Jessie World. Jessie's World. Where did Jessie go in the conversation? Let's see. Chris, you're hilarious, brother. I'm sending you guys the bottle next week. Kevin, you don't have to. I mean, that's fucking expensive shit. That Johnny Blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's expensive, Kevin. You don't have to send that. But down below is the address. Hi, Jess.
Hi.
Doesn't she look cute in bed? With her little cow pillow? That's not really a cow. It's art. Kevin, you're the man. Appreciate it. Kevin is awesome. Thank you, Kevin. From Vancouver. He's a Canuck. What is a Canuck, by the way? I don't know what a Canuck is. Chris, what a big tent and an eggplant you have. I see popped up again. Oh, you're talking about down here? Just mad at myself. Oh my god, we're sick. I don't know why we're live, but we're sick. You look like a poor man's Phil Baroni, Chris, as OJ said. I've heard that, and I think you were the one that told me. I have a white pony in Red Dead. This is show. I heard Red Dead Redemption. Actually, we saw Carrie from the Carrie Show. She's streaming, and apparently they went online with Red Dead Redemption. That could be a game changer. That could be a fucking game changer, Jessie.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Oh yeah, Jessie, look at this. She got the poll up on the website.
Ah, super chat.
Super chat. It's clocks.
Chris trifecta date next snowstorm for Jess all before her time. State of Grace, The Usual Suspects, Kaiser Sose, and Boondock Saints.
So is he asking for when is the next snowstorm for Jess? All before her time? What? State of Grace. Hold on. Let's translate this. Thank you very much, Clocks, for the donation. Clocks rocking the super chat. We gotta translate this one though. Hold on, Jessie. What does this mean? I'm not quite sure what that means, Jessie. Do you know? Chris, trifecta date, next snowstorm for Jess. All before her time.
I think he's late in listing movies.
Trifecta date, next snowstorm? I don't know. State of Grace, The Usual Suspects. Oh, you're saying during the snowstorm. Okay, sorry. I'm sick and retarded. So you're saying next snowstorm. Okay, it's State of Grace. The Usual Suspects is Bomb Diggity. And Boondock Saints. I don't know if I've seen that one. I can't remember. Oh, The Usual Suspects is good. That's really good. That's got that fucking freakazoid Kevin Spacey in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good fucking movie. It's got a lot of actors in that movie, The Usual Suspects. 1 Man 10 Profiles, 10-year-old jokes, says Nick Lyle. Means watch those movies. Thank you, NH. I know, it's a little difficult here. It's easier in the studio. We can read a little bit better. We're on a phone. And... All right, so here we go, Jesse. Talk about this. And Clocks, thank you, my man. Appreciate those donations.
The MMA-Holes.com/polls. Every day, there are 5 new polls based on current MMA news events. Today, we talked about Oscar De La Hoya. Do you think he cares about MMA or is just looking for a money grab? Do you think Sage Northcutt is set for a 1 championship debut? Would you like to see Alistair Overeem versus Derek Lewis? Who should be Khabib Nurmagomedov's next opponent? And do you think Israel Adesanya is ready for a potential fight with Anderson Silva?
Mm-hmm.
Every day, go to themmaholes.com/polls and put your votes in.
Do it. Now, I put my votes in, and I didn't see what the percentages were.
It won't tell you. So
when do you know?
We will see them. I can go to our...
Well, what's the percentages now? Can we look now? All right, so they won't know. But so how? Why would we even vote if they're not going to know? They have to tune into the show.
They have to tune into the show.
Ooh. It makes you have to watch us, too? Ooh. Jesse, maybe they don't want to watch us.
That's too bad if you want to know what the votes are.
All right, so we're going to be doing some more segments with that. So go to the MMAHoles.com, go to the poll section, answer the polls, and we'll do the poll votes. We'll poll vote on the show. All right?
Right.
You want to sing the 41 like song, Jesse?
20 likes, 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes, 20 likes, 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes, 20 likes, 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. I hope the dislikes die of leprosy.
Thank you. We get to 60, she'll do it again. Does Silva deserve a shot at this point in his career? This is Sean Hart. You mean if he beats Adesanya? Yeah, man. I say so. I look at it this way. Like, if Chris Weidman would have won his fight, he's right in the picture. Anderson Silva, what was his last fight? Fuck. Before he got suspended. Was it the Brunson fight? He technically won that fight. Was that his last fight? Brunson at 208? I think it was.
It was...
Thank you, Stan. It sure is.
It was...
Swallow.
Gaslam was against Gaslam Derek Brunson.
It was Derek Brunson. Look at that mystical brain.
2017.
2017, UFC 208, a fantastic card. A lot of people say he lost to Derek Brunson, but he won. If he beats Adesanya, that's 2 in a row. Yeah, fuck yeah. Bring the Spider. I would love to see the Spider win the belt.
He's not going to win it.
Oh, I know.
He's not the same Anderson Silva.
Maybe. Can I just dream for a second? Can I just sit here and put on my Anderson Silva pajamas and say, the Spider will win the belt again? Oh, that'd be so great. That'd be so great. I would love that. I'd be down with that.
Yeah?
You don't know how bad I want to see Anderson Silva beat Adesanya. I know Adesanya's going to beat him. But I just want to dream about it. It's like a wet dream. Let me know in the chat. What do you think?
Heisenberg.
That is Heisenberg. Okay. Anderson gonna get chucked, says Isaiah. Is Weidman gonna get cut next? Nah. He's white. Let's see. I love Spider, but he ain't putting in work. So Sean Hart says he's not putting in the work. I don't know. I think he is, but he's just too old. Jess will be shocked who Kaiser Souza is. Kaiser Souza. You'll be shocked, Jesse. Butterfly Massacre says, so epic of Anderson just beats Adesanya. Oh, it would, right?
I hope Van Zan's new tits don't pop.
Could you imagine? Now the implant fight is back on.
They're not going to pop. They wouldn't pop.
But what if they both pop at the same time? Like, both girls' tits explode in the cage. And there's just silicone all over the place.
Way.
And then they're sliding around in the silicone.
You guys are stupid.
Right?
It doesn't work that way. They don't just pop.
Oh, yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Sure. I want to see when Bruce Buffer announces the girls. He goes, fighting! And then how he puts his arm out, but he has like a little pin in his arm, and he stabs Van Zant in a tit. And it fucking pops the tit, and she goes all over the fucking cage. And her weirdo husband tries to grab her as she's flying around the cage, deflating all over the place. What do you think about that, Jesse? Would you trade Jesse for Van Zant? No. I don't think when Paige first...
super chat.
Oh, G-Man. Hello, G-Man.
Poop on my chest.
All right, so we got to poop on G-Man's chest.
Okay.
I will poop on your chest. Thank you for the donation, G-Man Mule. I don't know what we're talking about now. Someone said something, and we were going to speak about it.
Did you trade me for Van Zant?
Yeah, I thought Van Zant was cute when she first came in, and then she I don't know. She started opening her mouth. She started talking. You know, you ever notice that, like, when women, they're hot, and then they start talking, you're like, oh. You know what I'm talking about?
Not really.
Yeah, some girls are beautiful. And then they open their mouth, you're like, oh.
Huh.
There's a lot of women like that. You're not like that, though. When you speak, it's like music. It's like fucking, it's like birds, like, flying around my head singing to me.
Thanks.
Chris, fill up your bathtub and fall inside, says Steve Johnson. But with what? What should I fill it up with is the question. Yeah, they're stupid, says King. No, it's true. There's a lot of very beautiful women out there. Paige Van Zandt is a pretty girl, right? But then she opens her mouth, she's like, shut up, you fucking cunt. I hate that. You ever get stuck in a car with old women, right?
No.
And then you hear just going, and you're like, oh, fucking shut the fuck up. I don't understand that. They're talking about bags, nails, hair, shoes. Oh! Thank God NH and Jessie don't do that. TygerLyfe. Shout out to TygerLyfe Energy. We don't have their logo somewhere. We gotta put it back up. Paige has a tomboy face. She, yeah, sort of. I mean, she's feminine for the most part. She looks like a rodent.
King, I'm wondering, like, I mean, I don't really talk about bags, shoes, and hair, but I wonder.
What?
Like, I don't know, are you ranting about me? Like, I don't know. He says that you're ranting about me. Nothing that you're talking about, I do, but...
I said to Jessie, I said, you know, listen, she says annoying things, but that's what happens in relationships. We both say annoying things to each other. With that being said, there are certain women that have a pitch in their voice that I want to throw up. Like, I literally want to vomit when they talk. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. I hate it. I can't stand it. And it's not their fault. They were born with it like that. They should know when to shut up, though. You know what I'm talking about. You over there. You know. Jess, you know what I'm talking about? Your family doesn't have that. I've noticed they don't have that.
It's because my family doesn't talk.
They don't talk? It's true. They're good women in Jessie's family. Ah, she has a rodent face. She does, right, Paige? She looks like she should have a long, fluffy tail, Paige Van Zandt. Instead of getting the boob job, she should have got a long, fluffy tail job, Jessie. Right?
Right.
It's a hard face that I just made. Where did you hide the needles and dope? Sissy, right underneath. Or up my ass. Feel that. So who do you think is the hottest girl in the UFC, says Paul Fay? I used to love Carolina. I've kind of lost it with Carolina. She's looking a little bit like the witch from Snow White.
Cute.
No, but she's looking like the Snow White witch a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? And it's, by the way, it's not mirror, mirror on the wall. What is it, Jessie?
Magic mirror on the wall.
It's a magic mirror on the wall. Mandela motherfucking effect. But I think Carolina's starting to turn like a witch. Like, she used to look really cute, and now a lot of sun. She's changing. Leather baggish, witchy. She's looking like a witch a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to think, who is the prettiest girl in the UFC now? Let's think.
Carolina's cute.
She's cute. She's still cute. Don't get me wrong. She's still cute.
Joanna, I like when Jacek's pretty.
Joanna looks like Derek Zoolander a little bit, you know? I think she's cute, but she looks like Derek Zoolander.
Well, yeah, she has a long face. But...
let's see. Let's think. Let's figure this out. Okay. A lot of people are saying ostrich tits, but she...
Without makeup, she's not.
Yeah, she's not all that. She's all right. Let's think. There's a... how about in the De La Hoya promotion when they were doing the weigh-ins? A couple of those girls over there look pretty cute.
Okay, I'm going to give you names and you tell me yes or no.
Okay.
Ronda Rousey.
No. She's not in the UFC anymore.
Kat Zingano.
You know, for an older broad, she doesn't look bad. She still looks pretty good. She's holding herself together, but she's not the one.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Nah.
Holly Holm.
Holly Holm. No.
Really?
No, she's too manly. Too manly. Her shoulders are very broad. Jessica Andrade. Amanda Nunes.
Jessica Andrade is cute.
No. Well, you know what's funny about Jessica Andrade? If she didn't have all the muscle, her face
Yeah,
is feminine.
Yeah.
But she's got like that fucking those broad shoulders. Man, I can't think of someone who's like.
Man,
I can't think of someone that really stands out.
Valentina Shevchenko.
Anzalone like Zingano, Ostrich Tits, and Cyborg. Mackenzie Dern. You know what? She does have a horse face, but she has a feminine.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's a flowy, doughy girl. Maybe Mackenzie Dern.
Doughy?
Yeah, she's a little doughy. Her face,
but
though.
For her weight class, like she's
kind of horse-like.
She's healthy. She's not doughy. She's healthy.
Ashley Yoder is what Isaiah Moore likes.
Angela Hill.
Neil Magny. Darren got the best body, so it's
Vlad.
Vlad likes the body.
Rose,
when she had longer hair, was cute on Tough, and then she cut her hair. And usually, if you cut your hair, you're done, right? But she really went the other way. Rose, I don't know.
Let's see.
Felice Herrig, she has her moments, but she's a little muscular too. I'm trying to think.
Hold on.
Valentina Shevchenko's the Stealing Moon. She looks like Spike from
ready?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Jessica Aguilar.
All right, we're gonna find the hottest girl. We're gonna find it.
Alexandra Albu. Irene Aldana.
Who does it for me?
JJ Aldrich. Megan Anderson. Megan Anderson's kind of cute.
You know who's no.
Yeah,
Nah. 1 minute Megan Anderson looks like a woman, the next minute she looks like Marilyn Manson.
Pauliana Botello. We just watched her fight. She's
cute. Yeah, she's kind of cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
I don't know if she's the cutest, but she's kind of cute. Calderwood I used to find attractive, but she's... I don't know. She has her moments where she looks like complete dog shit, too.
She has, like, really thin hair, though. So it kind of takes away from... Like,
who else we got over here?
Alex Chambers.
Oh, you know what? I know who it is. I know this is going to be controversial. I know who it is. That girl with the tattoos, fucking dark hair, I think she's from Australia.
That's who I just mentioned.
No. Nope. Someone help me out. Where is she? Macy Barber now. What the fuck's her name? She just lost. She had a cat that died. I think she was another beaten girl or some shit like that. What the fuck's her name?
Megan
you know who I'm
Anderson
talking about. Nope. She was on. We were watching.
The Karate Yachty?
No, we were watching MMA Junkie. She was on with them. Remember the dark haired girl? I'm like, she's cute.
Jessica Clark?
Jessica Rose Clark.
Yeah, she's cute.
That's her.
She's cute.
Jessica Rose Clark's my number one. There is not even a close one to it. She's the prettiest. I doubt me. I think she's cute. She really is. Yeah. She's cute. All right. Platinum Princess. All right, let me know what you think in the chat. I jack off to her all the time. Chris is still She's cute. She's a cute girl. Jessica Clark got beat by her man too. That's her. Yeah. She can take a good beating. Ashley Evans Smith. This is J. Phil. Ashley Evans Smith. Which one was that? Why can't I fucking remember her face? The Jessica Clark. That's it. Her cat died. Yeah, the girl with the dead cat. Wow, they're really talking now. Cyborg is adorable. Betch Rollins is no wait, isn't that Becky Rollins? Isn't she the one from Bare Knuckle? What's the one that went to Bare Knuckle that was in the UFC? The blonde. Isn't that Becky or Betch Rollins or well, I forgot her name. Cassandra Hayden. Whatever happened to her? Cassandra Hayden fell off the face of the earth. I don't know. Claudia Gadella, as long as she doesn't speak, says Kevin Costa. Rachel Ostrich Titch says Gilson. Vanship says those girls need to work on their head movement. JD. Betch Kohea. She's quite the looker, Betch. Jessica I. You know, some people like Jessica I. She's not my cup of tea. I don't know. Do you think Jessica I's pretty? She looks angry all the time, right? She looks like she's pissed off. Jessica I. If you're just jumping in right now, we're talking about the hottest girl in the UFC. There's hot girls all over mixed martial arts, but we're just talking about the UFC now. The chick that shit herself, Kish, Justine Kish. No comment. But Sean McKenzie likes Justine Kish. This guy looks like Steve Bay. Puto says the MMA-Holes. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Puto. Get it? Puto. Aspen Ladd. She's cute in a very extreme potato damage way. You know, potato famine way. Oscar and Drag. What about that? Oscar De La Hoya as a female. Does he count, Jessie?
Sure.
Anything to add to this conversation? All right. Since we spoke about hottest girl, now let's talk about dreamiest guy. It's only fair, right? All right, Jessie. Who is the hottest guy in the UFC?
I don't think any of them are the hottest guy.
Bullshit. Bullshit artist. Who is the most attractive man in the UFC? As a man, I could think of I'm trying to think who would be the most attractive man in the UFC. Well, I know it's not Luke Rockhold. You don't find him attractive.
No, I don't.
I'm going to go with... Who's that guy with the cleft palate? This one guy looks like a fucking zombie. I forgot his name. I'm going to go with Mark Hunt, right? You're into the chubby guys?
No. Mark Hunt's kind of cute.
Is it because he has the slim shady hair?
No, it's because he's chubby.
She's a chubby chaser. That's why she's making me fat. Raging Ally Quinta, according to Isaiah Moore. Gabby Garcia. Luke Rockhold. Who's the hottest guy, men? We have 71 men watching. I would love to know, who do you find the most attractive? You could make an argument for Sage Northcutt, but he's gone now, right? He's like a Ken doll, the guy, for God's sakes. Hi, Mr. Jesse. Mrs. Jesse? There you go. Sage 12-pack says, Big Nick Digger. A Roy Nelson's stomach. I knew someone would say Cyborg. Dana White says Patty Brady. It's a black guy. But since Jessie's in bed with Chris, she's going to give a nice answer. Says, DeReal. DeReal says it's a black guy. Some good-looking black guys in the UFC. Who's the best-looking black guy in the UFC?
Aljamain Sterling.
Aljo. He has a sweet face.
He's cute.
He's a good-looking guy. Aljo. Friend of the MMA-Holes.
He's very cute.
He's a good-looking young man.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of... the height doesn't bother you.
No, he's cute.
No?
He's got a cute face.
He's a little height deprived. Okay. What about white guy? Who's the best looking lighter skinned fighter? Let's go with that. So it doesn't have to be a white guy. It could be the Korean Zombie. And it says Cowboy.
Cowboy's cute.
He's like a bad boy kind of cute, right?
Yeah, he's cute.
He's got dreamy eyes. You used to think Darren Till was hot. What happened? Why did you dump Darren Till?
Darren Till's hot.
He is hot?
Yeah, he's hot.
She likes guys with really close together eyes.
I like guys with like light colored eyes.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't say much because there are some hideous looking people with light colored eyes.
That's true.
Shoot face. All right. Let's
Brian
move on.
Ortega's cute.
Brian Ortega. Oh, there you go. He's a good looking guy, right? Brian Ortega.
Yeah, he's cute.
I look at a good looking guy like this. If a guy could put on a fucking wig and pull off a good girl, then he's a good looking guy, right?
That's true.
I look hideous in a wig.
Fay, Cub Swanson. He's cute.
Cub Swanson is not good looking. Really? Cub Swanson?
Yeah, he's cute.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a I don't know. Looks like a predator, like a sexual predator. Cub Swanson with that mustache. Really? Cub Swanson?
Yeah, I think he's cute.
I could see Ortega.
They're
Cub
all
Swanson
hot.
throw me off. Well, now you're like, I can't name anyone. And
Yeah,
she just threw 20 at us.
They're all hot.
All of a sudden, the truth comes out. All right. Oh, Carlos Condit's a good looking guy. He's pretty dreamy. A lot of chicks like Carlos Condit. He's like a model, too, that dude. The natural born killer. Yeah, you're going to like him. Pull him up. He's a good looking guy. I'd suck his cock.
No.
Nah. No, don't put that picture. You got to put a picture of him like with his facial hair on.
He's not cute.
Anthony Pettis, I don't know. Anthony Pettis looks old. You don't like Carlos Condit. He's a model, for God's sakes. No?
That's a model?
He's a fucking model.
He's
yeah.
not cute.
Look up Carlos Condit model pictures. This is turned into some show tonight. What an epic show. This might be one of our best shows ever. See, look at him. Look at him. He's fucking riding motorcycles.
He's got a weird face.
Wow, doesn't like the Carlos Condit. Look at that picture. All chiseled and shit. Looks like Wolverine. All right. See, Big Nick Digger agrees. Thinks Carlos is a good-looking guy. You gay, Chris. Stay off my IGs. DeReal. Listen. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I can speak about men being good-looking and not be and not jeopardizing my manliness. It's when you can't say someone's good looking is when you want to suck a dick. All right, let's move on. What else do you want to talk about, Jessie? There's so many stories.
Yeah.
What's in the news?
Who should be Khabib? Khabib Nurmagomedov's next opponent. Dana White says Dustin Poirier, Tony Ferguson, or Conor rematch.
Oh, that's from the poll. Well, what's the polls? What's the percentages on the polls? Are we going to do it tomorrow?
Yet. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow.
All right. You better vote on the MMA-Holes.com.
We'll say by 6 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, I will pull all of the numbers.
Staley says I'm good looking. He's correct. That's a correct statement. Chris stole Jessie from me, so we're friend amies. This is the real. If JBH had to pick which Diaz brother, you would smash. That's a good question.
Neither.
They both look like they have Down syndrome, but
ugly.
But you have to pick one to smash. Now, if I had to pick for you, I would say Nate Diaz.
I would say Nate. If I had to, but I wouldn't smash either of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lesser of two evils. So
the
Nate
lesser
Diaz.
of two evils would be Nate.
Yeah.
But
King says Nick. Tony versus Khabib is what Sean wants, and I think that's what everyone wants. But I have some bad news for you. I have a bad feeling about this Khabib thing. I have a feeling that next year, we're going to find out, like, the end of this year. Like, the year's going to wind down, New Year's Eve is going to approach us. And we're going to find out that Khabib is going to be in some circus fight. Right? He's going to be in some ridiculous circus fight. And I have a bad feeling it's going to be, like, against Conor in a boxing ring or something crazy. I just have a really bad feeling about this. Too quiet. Everyone's too fucking quiet. Tony Ferguson. I'm trying to talk. Tony Ferguson. So beautiful. Tony Ferguson, Turd Ferguson, says he has big news coming up. Could it be the Khabib news? I hope it is, but I have a bad feeling about Khabib, man. Elias Theodoro is a good-looking man. Daniel Murphy, haven't seen you in a minute. What's up? Herb Dean, okay. Let's see. I know Mas. It is far-fetched. Why risk the Khabib rematch with Conor? Here's the thing. First of all, there shouldn't be a rematch anytime soon, right? But for some fucking crazy thing, like Conor said that he's coming back next year and he's going to be in the Octa ring. Think about it. He's going to be back in the Octa ring. An octagon-shaped ring, maybe? I mean, ropes shaped as an octagon? I don't know. And if that happens, what is he going to do? He could box Nate Diaz. He could box Khabib Nurmagomedov. Stupid. It's dumb. I don't want to see it. Don't think in any way that's something I want to see. It's just, it's floating around in my head. Money grab. It just sounds like an easy money day for both fighters. You know? I don't know. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope I'm completely wrong. I'm hoping that Khabib fights Tony. Khabib wants to fight Mayweather. And that's mega. It's the fucking truth. Ali confirmed it. He says he was like begging Dana to make that fight happen. Your head wants to explode. Noah's the sexiest. I'm driving. Ken Shears says, I'm driving. Hope I don't hit any prego ladies like John Jones.
Don't.
There was something online saying that John Jones paid that lady $1 million or something. I didn't see the whole story.
What?
Yeah, there was something floating around.
That's
I gotta look for it.
ridiculous.
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know. I would Ferguson fight if not Khabib. Wait, who would Ferguson fight if not Khabib? The MMA-Holes JBH. If not Khabib, who would Ferguson fight? You got Dustin. You can throw a Diaz fight out there. You know, for him to get paid. I mean, he should fight Khabib. It's just so stupid. Ferguson versus Lee rematch is Sean Hart. If Kevin Lee beats Al, yeah. John Jones himself said it, says Steve Johnson. So I guess he did say it. Now, what's the story? I briefly brushed past it. You ever, like, stumble across something online, like, oh, fuck, I want to read that. And then you see, like, a bird fly by, or, oh, shit, what's that over there? And you just forget what you're doing.
I do that all the time.
I went to Jessie Land. In that moment. And I didn't read the story. I just saw that John Jones said, we need to find out if he paid that lady some money. I don't know. Let's see. What did I miss? Patty Brady, you missed us lying in bed. Speaking. Ferguson versus Al, says Sean Hart. Kevin Lee will be champ one day, says CC. You know, Kevin Lee being champ goes with that Kamaru Usman being champ thing. I'm telling you, it looks like it's something that's going to happen for the two. Who would be champ first? Kimura or Kevin Lee?
Kimura.
Okay. What do you say in the chat? Sage versus Chuck. Vigo. Herb. Dreamiest ref. This is Joe. Yeah, who's the sexiest ref? What do you think about that? The best looking ref. I'm going to go with the guy with the mustache. That goes down. No. Best looking ref. Mark Goddard. Hands down. Right, Jesse?
Yes.
No better. No better looking ref. If Cowboy beats Connor, could he fight Khabib or Ferguson? Says Roger Morgan. Yeah, sure. I mean, if Cowboy Connor happens and he beats Connor, he's right in the mix, I think, for a title fight. You know, you can throw him in the mix there. That 155 weight class is fucked up. It's so fucked up. I hope Khabib can kind of sit there and just stay as king for a little bit. But for some reason, I think it's all about making money, and unfortunately. So Kimura, Yamasaki, says Vigo, the sexy ref. Are you guys going to make a sex tape after this? Says
Yes.
Gilson. We're making one right now. You just don't know. You don't know where Jesse's hands are. Cowboy can beat Connor, says Kenshiro. Yeah, of course he can. He can. I was going back and forth with Sean McKenzie. Sean, if you're there, reveal yourself. Jesse's sick as well as myself. But about Cowboy and Connor. It is a tough fight. It's a tough fucking fight for Connor, but I don't see how Connor loses it. I honestly don't see. Unless Connor's a complete head case and he's completely done maybe. But I don't. The more I think about it, the more I side on the. I know I always go with Connor, but in this one here, I'm very confident. I'm very, very confident with that one. Jess, what do you think about that? The head games. I know Cowboy's great on the ground. He's great. He's good all around. He's a better all around fighter.
Yeah.
I just think the head games. I think Connor has a chip on his shoulder, and you know Khabib is a fucking animal. Khabib is on a whole nother level. Khabib would do to fucking Cowboy what he did to Connor, what he's done to everyone else. Khabib's a beast. You know, if you're gonna judge Connor on that fight and say, oh, Cowboy's gonna fucking submit him, I don't see that.
Connor on that fight. Not only because Khabib's a beast, but it was Connor's first fight back. You know, I think there's a lot of cage rust involved, so...
You think that's what it was? Rust? I mean, that's not why he lost, but you think that's why he didn't look that great?
I'm not saying that that's the excuse he lost, but I do think it played a factor. So, I think Connor stands a much higher chance against Cowboy. Plus, everybody says that if Cowboy got Connor to the ground, then Connor's ground game is bad, blah, blah, blah. But they don't realize that Cowboy... Yeah, he's had some good moments, but I feel that even on the ground, I don't know if it would be as much of a matchup with Connor. Like, I think Connor could have quite an advantage in this fight, you know?
Cowboy's a badass. He's a legend. He's a little bit older now. Him beating Mike Perry is... I mean, Mike Perry was beat before he got into the cage, and I feel that Cowboy's going to be beat before he gets into the cage with Connor. Connor's going to say some fucked up shit to Cowboy. And we know when Cowboys disrespected Masvidal's, the fucking Nate Diaz, you know what happens to Cowboy. And it sucks because I like Cowboy. There's a part of me that kind of doesn't want that fight to happen. And H, of course. But I like Cowboy. You know, I kind of wish Cowboy could. I don't know. Like I would like to see Cowboy rematch Nate, or I don't know. Or maybe if Cowboy makes if he could get past Connor, if he can do that and make a title, run and then retire with a belt around his waist, it's a great story. But I just have a bad feeling. Every time he's in the big fight, Cowboy stumbles. Every single time. Cowboy Cerrone gets put in front of the spotlight, he drops, he falls. So how can we just say, oh, Cowboy's going to win that fight? He always falls, So I just can't go with Cowboy. Are you guys wearing pants? I'm wearing shorts. Cowboy's a solid dude. He is big, Nick. Digger. Connor gonna kill him. This is King. Okay. It'd be a great fight. It really would. It'd be a fight for the fans. Jesse, where you going? Jesse's giving me that evil smirk. It means sexy time. Is that what it means? What does that smirk mean that you just did? Oh, it does. She nodded yes. You frisky? Are you? All right, stop. You're going to make everyone throw up. All right. How do you want to end this?
Don't be an a-hole.
Whoa, easy. Jesus Christ. 66 people in here. You crazy. Well, we do have to call her family. I do feel bad about that. Chris, serious question. What do you have your heat set to? 65 or 70, says Steve Johnson. We live
61.
in a... No, we don't have a thermostat here.
That's where it's set at.
Yeah. They're like... We're in apartments, but there are 4 family buildings. So it's weird. It's like a small little home. It has 4 families in homes in different apartments. I only got like a 2-bedroom here. But the heat is connected to the community over here. It's like a little kind of gated community. It's very fancy. No, it's not really. And the heat is just, it's basically you turn the heat on and off. It's pretty ghetto. So, I can't answer your question. Mas, where's the trophy? It's actually in my ass. It's in my ass. Cowboy is better, but takes L's on purpose, is Piggy. It's called a condo. No, it's a co-op, actually.
Co-op.
It's a co-op. It's a cooperative. We have shares. We own shares. I've paid it off, thank God. It's from years of being a smart young lad and doing 16 years at a company, working my ass off. Let's see. You need to leave New York City, says Staley. You know what? I'm actually thinking about it. I am. The reason why I don't want to leave is family. You know, I have family. She don't have family here. But I have family in New York. Actually, you do in Brooklyn. You do, that you just don't talk to.
One cousin that I've never met since I was like 5.
Fuck him, man. Fuck your cousin.
I never talked to him.
Yeah, I'd hate to leave my family, but it's a thought. Another thing too is I like the fact that we've become so cool with a lot of these local promotions around here, and I like the fact that there's a big event we can just show up at the Garden and just nail it. You know, I do like that stuff having the accessibility. When you grow up in New York, everything's at your fingertips. At 4 o'clock in the morning, if you want something, you can get it no matter where. I mean, it's not like everything shuts down, you know? So it's a nice thing, and you know, I would probably hate to eat bagels in another state or pizza. That would suck. But realistically, I think it is a move. I think it is a move that we will leave New York. Don't be surprised if we bounce. I am a hustler. That's true. The Gambino sponsored TygerLyfe. TygerLyfe sponsors MMA-Holes. John Jones versus Khabib, says is Roger Morgan. Family is for people who like being held down. Well, I guess that's what Jessie's theory is, right? She just fucking left him. But now we gotta call him. Nice
nope,
people.
I just missed him. My brother had to leave.
Where'd he go?
He had to go to get chow before the chow hall closed.
The what?
He said he has a meeting and he has to get chow before the chow hall closes.
What the fuck's a chow hall?
It's like a cafeteria for the military.
See, in New York we don't have chow halls. The fuck is it?
The military has a chow hall.
Yeah, but you have a New York military, doesn't? Chow hall sounds country. That's like a country thing. Oh, God. We gotta go to the chow hall. We don't have chow halls here.
Chris, listen to what you're saying.
The chow hall. It sounds like a fucking Chinese restaurant. If you said chow hall in New York, that's like I gotta go to the chow hall. It's like I'll have the General Cho with some lo mein. I can't blame Jessie for leaving the Valley to try New York, but I do like Gilbert and Chandler.
Those are nice places.
Shit is dirt cheap. It's just too dry.
Well, if you like the dry, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind the dry. You know, I didn't mind any of that. I just came here because of this guy.
February, the UFC will be in Arizona. We'll be there. I'll be in Arizona for the first time. I'll be checking that shite out. So, if you're on the West Coast, then you might see a mystical one there with a little bit of JBH action. So, there you go. What's a chow hall, Moss? Come on, everyone knows that when JBH teaches, it's showing heart. I have no idea.
The fact that he said there's no chow halls in New York.
No, the chow hall.
I was like, what the fuck?
The fuck's a chow hall? I hope he got some good chow, though. I bet they have some good shit over there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Treat them right. Treat them soldiers right. By the way, shout out to Jessie's brothers. Fucking real men. They're real men. Unlike me. I'm a pussy. I am. But your brother's a real man. Your father's a real man. Your sister's a real man. Your mom's a real man. They're all real men. Actually, your sister's not. She's a pussy like me. Me and your sister are two pussies. It's the truth. We're complete pussies. But Jessie's mom's a badass, right? Your mom's a fucking badass. She's a fucking vet. Not a veterinarian. She's a fucking badass. She killed like fucking Chinamen. How many people? She killed about 50 people, your mom, right?
Stop.
With her bare hands. They called her the Mexican fucking. They couldn't even finish the rest of the name. Right? Tell them about your mom. No. Tell them the stories. She decapitated like fucking 14 people.
I never said that.
It's true. Right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what you said.
No, it's not what I said.
I thought Connor owned all of Ireland's Stelio too. He does. All of it. Jessie's mom is a... And that's it. Okay. I think we're done. What do you think? We done or we have anything else to talk about? You guys want to talk about anything else or are we done? Jessie's mom is a badass. See? Drunk knows.
My mom is a badass.
Yeah, military family over there. All badasses. Unlike me. I meet your family. It's a wrap. I'm gonna be like the dog with the fucking tail between my legs. Be like, I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're like, why is he apologizing? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm such a pussy. Your brothers will be like, hey there, Chris. Why such a pussy? And I'm like, I don't know. I wish I knew. I grow this beard to pretend I'm manly, but I'm not. Yeah. The Chinaman Killer. I think I've seen that documentary. Right? How many chinks did your mom kill? Tell him.
Stop it.
It's the truth. Vietnam. Your mom fought in Vietnam, right?
No.
Yeah, she fought in Vietnam. She took all of them out. Your mom was the reason for Pearl Harbor, right? She fucking dropped all the bombs. Your mom. She had her finger on the trigger.
That was World War II.
She was in World War II.
She's not that old, Chris.
Oh yeah.
No, she's not.
She's modest. Her mom is such a badass. She time travels to kill the bad guys. Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor was Japan.
That was she fucking flew to Japan.
No, it was
wiped
in
out
Hawaii.
Oh, she went
to
to Hawaii.
Japan that dropped the bombs, not China.
And then fucking went to Japan. No, your mom was in Vietnam too. The Vietnamese took them all out.
I get with you.
Took them all out. My great uncle actually died at Pearl Harbor. Real story, says Isaiah Moore.
Respect Isaiah.
Her mom probably killed him. Just saying. That's badass. They should give a medal. They should. Not lots of kooks were killed by her mom. When we get on that call later on, I'm gonna actually.
Call's over.
No, I'm gonna start the call out. Does JVH ever rip ass under the blankets? Moss, says Brian. Welcome to the chat, Brian. And the question is yes. All the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
When she's sleeping, like she looks adorable when she's sleeping, but she's like.
Yeah, right. So full of shit.
When she exhales, she doesn't do it out of her mouth; it's out of her asshole.
No.
JVH probably cheats on Chris with a Marine. Says, yo, why are you such a pussy? Like, think about it. You come from a family of strong people.
Because I think you're a strong,
and then
manly man.
You're dating a complete vagina.
Well, when I first met you, I thought that you were manly.
Yeah, and then...
And then I lived with you, and I was like, well, he's a baby. He's a big baby. I live with a big baby.
I am a big baby. I'm an
and I'm
oversized
like, well, I'm too far in
toddler.
now, so where am I going to go? It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Anyway. Jessie, is it true that your farts are unicorns?
Yes.
They gallop around the room after she flagellates. Alright. Are you two in love, says Brian Roger?
I'm head over heels for him.
The only reason why I'm in love with Jessie is because I'm scared of her military family and her gook-slaying mom. JBH equals Japanese bomber.
I can't.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, seriously. Did your mom ever dream about the days where she fucking slayed all those gooks in Japs? And oh wait, she was in Iraq as well. Right? She took out all those fucking Muslims. She killed them too.
Okay, you need to stop.
She's a Muslim killer. If you're a Muslim, I'm sorry. But JVH's mom is a Muslim murderer. Tell me.
Stop it.
Yeah. Muslims too. It's unbelievable. But she's not racist though. She's a very nice lady. She loves everyone. All shapes, sizes, colors. She just happened to kill a lot of people back in the day. I like international Jessie's family stories, says Steve Johnson. See, they love it. They love your parents. How did she met your father, right? Decapitating someone with a turban on, right? That's a true story. Yeah. There was a turban around the guy's head. She decapitated him, and she presented the turban head to her father and says, "Will you date me?"
That's not how it happened. And
your father's like, "Yes. Yes, I will." And that's how it started. Does she call Asians slanty McSlopes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this went fantastic tonight. Hit me with the ones if you want more of pillow talk with the MMA-Holes. Oh, wait. All right. I think they love your parents now. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're a hit.
My parents are always a hit.
Yeah. All right. I gotta pee. Jessie's got a cough. I gotta go change my diaper. You wanna hold this? This stick is getting heavy. That's how it starts. All right. They want to see it. Okay. Jessie, did your mom circumcise? What the fuck? She just grabbed my nuts. Did your mom circumcise your father?
Yes.
All right. That's the last question of the night. In the comment section down below, let's tell stories about Jessie's mom. All right. When the stream stops, I want to hear about all the murders that Jessie's mom, and if you have family members that were victims of Jessie's mom's murders, well, let us know in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear your stories. Jessie?
Jessie? Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole.
Well, you got to look at the camera, though. You got to look over there.
I was looking at the stop button.
Yeah, I'll look at the stop. Go ahead. Say it again.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole.
There you go.